Hello everybody, how are you today? Welcome to my channel, Sherisleaves, and I am Sheri. So today I have been rewatering or watering all of my plants for the last 3 hours and kind of reorganizing where I have my anthuriums behind me. And while I was doing that, I've been wanting to up-pot some of my anthurium that have been in these pots for a while, but they're kind of outgrowing them. So I'm going to look at each one of them today and decide whether or not it needs repotted or I just need to, add more dirt or bring it up within the pot. Because a lot of these, like this one, for example, my Clarinervium, this one is way down. You can see he's way down in there, and I really just need he just really need to pull him up and just figure out what I should do with him, because I just feel like that the amount of growth that he's been giving me, I need to do something with it. And you can see here the roots that we've got going on in here. Oops, I don't know what my camera's doing. It went black on me. So, but these here are the roots. And I think that it's time to up-pot this one for sure. This one is the Mag Crystal Cross, and the roots aren't too bad, but there are a lot in here. And this is a brand new leaf that's just hardening off. I cut off the winter leaves today, just so y'all know. I just couldn't take it anymore, and I should, if I would have known I was going to record, I would have just done it with you, but I didn't think I was going to record today, and but since I had to get this table out anyways to do all of this work, I said, why not, but so yeah, so I cut off a lot of leaves today, winter leaves, and leaves that no longer, are doing well. So, yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to do. Let's go ahead. Yeah, so I turned my video off accidentally by raising my hand. So let's try that again. I wanted to show you what I bought this NSE Regale about 3 months ago during the winter, and literally from NSE. And I potted her up in this 6-inch or 7-inch. What we got here? This is a 7-inch, so this is 7 by 8. Yep. So I got a 7 by 8 pot. Now, could she stay in this a little longer? Yes. Her roots are starting to come out at the bottom slightly. If you see this here, I'm going to be very cautious with my hands. So if you see this here, her roots are starting to grow out. And also the main reason is how tall she is. And this is a small regale. When I ordered it, it was small. It said small. I know these can get extremely tall, if not as tall as myself, which is 6'1". And because of that, I need to put her in some kind of a support. And I also have aeroids coming out here. And I don't like having anthurium with their aeroids outside of the mix very long. So I want to get her in a bigger pot that's going to sustain the size of her for a while. And I'm going to actually put a moss pole on her. I haven't decided if I'll put moss in it yet. most likely I won't, but I'm changing my mind all the time these days, so who knows. So that's one thing. And then the rest of these, I think I'm going to put the Micans that I bought. I didn't like how I planted them. I planted the mix too low. And what's this telling me? I don't know. I put the mix too low, and I just don't care for it like this. I have another one. I bought two from Etsy. I guess they came in 3 weeks ago, and they've been growing. They're starting to grow nicely, but I want to give it a better pot. Most of the hanging plants that are not Anthurium are in terracotta, and I think I'm going to put this one and the other one together, along with this little bitty pink. I guess they call this the Aurea, Micans Aurea pink or something like that. This little thing really hasn't done anything for me. I mean, it hasn't grown at all since I've bought it. So I'm just going to throw it in with the rest, and if it survives, great. If it doesn't, well, oh well, but it'd be kind of cool having a mix if it works. We'll see. So I'm going to do that as well. So let's get started. My plants, when I rearranged today, I don't have all my plants back. Obviously, a lot of them are here. But I really enjoy moving my plants around for the aesthetic piece of it. All my tiny, smaller ones are down here. I brought some up because I cut off the leaves. I cut off all the leaves of the Michelle's today that were not necessarily old, but just winter ugly. Holes and stuff. So I have one big one and I have one smaller one that these two were, together when I got them. And that gives me more room to be able to put like this one, this Doriaki Silver Cross Lux up here. Yeah, I kind of like it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll put it all together while we're here together, but we'll see. What do I want to do first? I said I wanted to start with the bigger ones, and I think these three are all the same size. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and start. I don't need to worry about the mix. All of these, like I said, they're my mix. They're fresh, pretty fresh. This one, I think I got this plant last October, November. This one came from Plant Life Lex. I think that was the shop. And so I'm not, I don't think I need to be, to care switching out the mix just yet. All right. So I'm going to need to do I don't think this is Molly's. I don't think it is. At least I hope not. Because I don't want to keep that. And I'm trying to be careful for the roots. And I don't want to hurt this new leaf. She's perfect. You don't get many perfect leaves, do you? I mean, even in summer, I'm a little disappointed with some of the leaves that have come out. Especially on my Papillanum that I got from Rare Plant Fairy. It's a nice plant. It was beautiful when I bought it, and the leaves are huge when they come out, but there's just nothing to really look at. It's disappointing. Well, it's really in there. I have to keep looking to make sure the camera's recording. Don't ever think that this is easy. I know I remind everybody every time because it's not. Cameras are a real pain. Even mine's I'm using my iPhone, but even that's a pain. It overheated last time, which is odd. So I turned down my battery to low power mode. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems, but by having on low power mode, I shouldn't get overheated by all the other apps on the phone using the background refresh while I'm trying to record. I don't know why I have moss all the way down here, but something tells me when I potted it up in the winter time, I thought maybe I should. It's not too much. You see how far out this is? I like having mine low into the pot. And so when I see that it's too high up, I repot. So I believe I'm going to put it in an 8-inch tall. Where'd my, what did I do? Oh, here we go. This is an 8-inch tall, I'm fairly certain. Yes, 8 by 9. Challenge I'm going to have is the leca at the bottom because these holes are bigger. I'm almost to a point now I don't really care because I don't put water. Most of the time these plants do not sit in water. The smaller pots that are all my babies, I will tend to sometimes come around and fill the reservoir. So they can make it like through the week, but the bigger ones, not really. So I think I'm going to skip. There should be enough drainage already in my mix. Speaking of mix, where did I do? Okay. I'm gonna have to make more for sure. Definitely gonna have to make more. I don't know. I'll try the leca, but I think it's gonna be too small. At least a little bit. You know what I mean? I always like having a layer of this at the bottom. Makes me feel better for drainage. As long as I don't shake the pot, it should be okay. Let me get my gloves. So today is it raining? Looks like it. Today's Saturday, of course, because that's when I usually do my videos. But today is June 14th. I've been forgetting to put the date that I recorded up on my videos when I edit. So maybe if I get in a habit of telling you what the date is, I don't have to worry about it. I still have one video left to edit. Right now, I think I have 3 additional. One came out last night of the new Anthurium I bought from Baker's Acres. If you haven't checked it out, you should, because they're beautiful plants. Honestly, they're probably one of the best nurseries. Their plants are spectacular. This will be a good upsize for these plants, and it'll set them up nicely for the summer and winter. Now, next year, I really don't want these plants to go to all to 10-inch pots, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, I may change my mind about that. Not wanting them to go into a bigger size than 10 inches. But 10 inches, it's enough size. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to carry those big pots around. The monsteras are starting to get pretty difficult for me, and right now they're not. It's not a big monstera. It's the one that I chopped, and I've got 2 now from one. And but the one's starting to really take off, and it's starting to get really heavy. I started working out at the Y, which has really helped this 56-year-old body that I'm osteopenia. I guess it's osteopenia or something like that. I don't know how to say that, but it's right before osteoporosis sets in. And so my husband's been really helping me get into not weights, but weight resistant, meaning that's what builds your bones up, and that's what I need. So, but I've noticed since going to the Y that I can lift these plants a lot better. Just everything in general is better, which makes sense, right? That's why doctors want us to work out. Now when this leaf comes around, I think my phone's gonna lose it. I'm gonna move it over here. I just don't want it covering my face. I've been reading about, well, I read all the time about plants, but one of the things that they say is you shouldn't cut your leaves at all until, I mean, they're like down to nothing. And because even though the leaf's not this pretty, it can still grow, is it spadix? Yeah, spadix. You know, and I thought about it, and I thought about maybe I'll try to do that. Right now, my, oops, it's not there, it's down here. My Anthurium brown derby purple dock block plant is at the woman stage. I don't know the stage of it. It's at the woman stage, and I noticed today she's got, you know, some liquid on there. So, but I don't, even if one of these I could pollinate it, I don't know if I will. I don't know. I would really love to try, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. It just seems to be a lot of work. And what am I going to do with all of them? Even if I did, you know, what if it gave me 50 to 100 seeds? What am I going to do with that? I don't have a tent. I don't have anything that would be, you know, good enough for it. And I don't really want to go down that path yet, or if ever. We'll see. Okay. Now, what I don't know is, do I have pockets? Oh, you know what I forgot is myco, but I don't think it matters because I didn't disturb the roots. My favorite size pot is this one, 8 by 9. I love the little ones, but boy, they don't stay in there long. The new ones that I got, that I told you about, that my video is out on my plant haul, they're already gonna need a repot even before I thought. There she is. There's one. Now, let's go ahead and do this one. Do I want, I should probably make some more. Make some more. I'll put a chapter in there if you want to skip over this piece. So just go to the description and click on the link for the next one if you don't want to see this. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my new tree fern fiber. I haven't looked to see if Amazon has my other brand yet. I may, you know, who knows, maybe I'll like this just as much, but I don't know. What's it telling me? I don't know. I can't tell how the battery is. Looks good, I think. Honestly, we're just going to dump this in. That's the thing. This tree fern was less expensive, but it's also a lot less than what the other one is that I bought. This is only a 5 quart. So by not having any more now and doing all these up pots, if I buy any new plants, I'm not going to be able to whatchamacallit, pot them up. So I'll have to order some more. We got one on top here. I cleaned off my tables back here today too, once I had them all off to water. So that felt good. They were pretty messy. But you don't really notice it, you know. Not unless you're right up on it. But because I have so many plants and the leaves are so big that you don't really see the wood and the mess that's underneath it. Or the little, not mess, the little dirt chunks and whatnot. Enough. You need more though. I think I'm gonna get my bigger perlite as well to put in here. I like having a big chunky mix. Well, I learned something there. The camera will not turn off. The gimbal won't turn the camera off if I'm using my green gloves. It doesn't recognize the hands. So that's something. So if I wear gloves, maybe it won't turn off. So we'll keep these gloves on. Maybe. I had to turn it back on that way. I had to take my glove off. But I learned something. All right. This has a lot of powder in it. That I don't care for. going to throw it all in here, but I don't want all that powder because it'll soak up most of the good peat moss wetness, you know what I mean? That peat moss is a messy thing. Okay, it should be good enough. Yeah, that's good. There you go. Now we're ready to use it all up. You know, that's the downside about all this business of so much money and substrate. All right, now this little guy is brand new. And I can tell he's going to be fairly large because look at the size of, look at the size of his stem. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not going to disturb him as much as possible. But I need to get him out. I mean, these roots are ridiculous. Look at those things. This is another plant that came from Lex. Her plants are stellar. I mean, every plant I've gotten from her has done supremely well. Check out her YouTube videos if you haven't already. She does her shop stuff on there. That's a lot of roots. Yep, you're still on. The aeroids on here are huge. Okay, don't need to disrupt her very much. Very healthy. Look at those. My camera's black again, but I know it's on. I see the time ticking down. I washed all my pots out, but I see some algae on here. Ah, it is what it is. It's about the plant and not so much the pot. I did take the right one, right? Why do I keep losing my measuring tape? Eesh. Yeah, 8. Love also about these clear pots, I'm adjusting the roots as I see them so they're not up against the grill, the air pieces, the groove in here. It's really nice. It's a little wobbly. Not sure if it's, I think it's the original root ball here. Dogs are being very good, aren't they? Uh-oh, I spoke too soon. What's going on, Bo? What's going on, Shishi? Are there things outside you want to look at? Yeah, I imagine so. I had them out there pretty much the whole time I was watering. But when I start to record, I really don't want to have to get up and mess with them. I think this is good. What? What is it, Boo? Let's shake this. When they start acting like that, that means there's a rabbit or a squirrel outside. Okay, there she is. 2 down. Hopefully I have enough dirt or mix. So my priority is the Anthurium. If I don't get to the Micans, I don't care. It's just, they're fine. Why do I have a inchworm? That's disgusting. Look, guys. Ugh. Gross. Look. Came for one of the plants. Yeah, it was gross. They all had showers over here, so I must have knocked something off. I don't know what, but it was really gross. I smell it. It was just a gross little thin worm that I saw. It looked like it was on my wood. It looked like it came down or something. I don't know. That was disgusting. All right, because I want, let's do the last big one. Just because that one's really my priority. I don't know why I'm surprised to see something like that. Now I see a big ant on the floor. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm surprised. Really, I don't. I mean, when you have this many plants, you're going to have bugs. But I won't tolerate bugs when I see them. If I don't see them and don't know about them, then there's nothing I can do about it. But, what was I doing? Oh, the big guy. I really want to keep this mix. It's so new. I'm gonna see if, maybe pot this up first, get this started. Now, I was gonna do a small moss bowl here, just to start. Because it's just for support, not necessarily to grow up. I'm not really familiar yet, like, with this plant. I still need to do some research. And, yeah, so I don't think these crawl up trees. I mean, they're just way too tall, I feel like, for that. So if I'm right, I just need to worry about keeping it supported as it grows. I don't know. I do like these smaller poles so much better than the big ones. Sticky. Not sure why, other than that film. Got my gloves stuck. Take on it. I almost feel like is it not liking that direction? I don't know. Does it matter what direction? See, that's another thing. I don't know. When I originally made these poles for my other plants, I don't know. I didn't think about like what side they need to go on, what should be on top, what shouldn't be on top for, you know, because it matters when you want to put extensions in. And I've had to extend my Monstera, that one that I can never remember the name. It's just growing like a weed, but I don't want a weed. It looks like a weed in my book, but the leaves aren't very big. I don't see that one around too much longer, to be honest. See, it just doesn't look right to me. Okay, maybe it's okay. So let me know which side's supposed to go down to the bottom, but I feel like the more room is supposed to go at the top for extensions. When I say more room, I'll show you when I get there. My husband's coming home for lunch. So I will resume this video in a little bit. So what I'm thinking is, I think that this longer piece on this end, I don't think you can see it. So on this end here. Anyways, versus this end, it goes all the way to the bottom. I'm doing this with the glove because it's going to turn it off. I think that I want this piece at the top. So then if I need to extend it, it's easier, you know what I mean? But I almost feel like it's not supposed to do that. I don't know. I think we're going to do it this way this time. I hate using moss poles. I feel like that's the right thing to do. See me. Do I want to do? Not big enough. So I gotta get a 10-inch. use this? Maybe that would be better. For support. Gosh, I just don't know which to do. So I'm contemplating the two because I'm afraid that if I use this, I'm limiting how it grows. Because I don't know where the leaf's gonna grow out next. I feel like maybe the stick might be the better, or sticks. I'm not sure what this is. I got it at Lowe's. I feel like this is the better one. So then I can wrap it, you know. Like this. Wrap them together. Something like that. This is difficult. I've botched this pull up, but I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm afraid that I'm gonna hurt the plant and its new leaf in this thing without moss. Far down do I need it? I guess I need it probably there. Add a little more. So I went out and got a 10-inch pot for this. I feel like that's what I need. It's just too big of a plant not to put it in a 10-inch. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put this more in the middle, mainly because for support. That's the only reason it's here, is to support this plant. It's my hair. Lot happier in here. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Making a mess. There. I hate how they stand up like that. I wish it was straight down. But it is that way because it is. What can you do? All right. One left. Where do I want to put it in? Put it in one of these smaller ones. I think I'll put it in this one. When I got this Veitchii at end of December, it had like 2 roots on it, in it, and this thing, it's spit out so many leaves since then. It's a great plant, and it's got lots of roots in here. You can see. I can't see anything. Okay. Wow, this thing's big. Lots of roots in here now. May need to put it in a bigger one. Might as well bite the bullet while I'm doing it. Well, maybe not. They aren't that big. See? It's not that big. The small roots, actually. Got some big aroids, though. There. Should do right. All right in here. Yeah, I think it's good enough. I didn't get to put any leca in the bottom of the big one. The holes are just way too big. That's all right. It'll be fine. trying to get it to move down some. There. We got through all of them, at least the major ones that I wanted. Now, don't have much mix left at all. So, what do I want to do? I'm not sure. All this trash, move this out of the way. Could probably fit it all in there because that's a brand new mix and we could just reuse it. Oh, I was gonna put it in this 8-inch pink terracotta. Why not? Let's just do it. I'm not afraid. I do have to buy more tree fern because I'm 0 for 1 now. Whatever that means, I don't know. How you doing, Butch? Here's the other one. All these new little leaves. Look how cute they are. It's under with the cactus. I think it'll be okay, guys. Put a mesh pad down over the hole instead of wasting my, well, I do want to probably put some of that down there. Looks like the sun's going to come out. So I think I'll do here is add more peat moss. Because I want it to stay wetter longer than this. Should be interesting, really should. I wonder if all these are going to fall out in pieces. I doubt very much if they're planted up in a ball yet. Yeah, I knew it. See what I mean? They're all these little pieces that they gave me. Yeah, it was not ideal at all. When I bought this plant, if I would have known they would have given them to me this way, I would have never bought it. don't want to make the same mistake twice. What a mess. Wow. And they just gave me cuttings. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this very well. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It's very frustrating. I know what I want to do. I want to hang them all over the side, but it's almost near impossible. I've ruined my mix. So frustrating. For what? These little pieces of stuff. This stuff lives, it'll be a miracle. Let's get this little farting thing. Wow. This was a waste of money. That's it, guys. That's all it is for $80. Money not well spent there. I wasted a lot of mix here for this. But I don't even know if I can put much in. You guys can't see very well. Sorry. No. I hate seeing pretty leaves down here in the middle like this. I'd like to know if any of you all had to do this when you got your Micans in the mail. Did it come in pieces? like this. I guess they all do, but when you buy them at the nursery, it's all grown together usually by then, more adult stage. I hope it lives. It sure is a cute plant. I really screwed up on my mix, guys. Should have known I wouldn't be able to use it in this. And I've made a mess. Oh, I left one out. I don't know. Is it worth it? We'll see. That's it. That wasn't very fun. Okay, guys. Got lots of pots to wash. Oh, it's raining hard out. So here's our end product. Looks kind of a mess right now, but I do like her better in this pot. The real bright pink, there's the pink. This is the pink Aurea that I put in here. So we'll see how she does in there. Yeah. So my phone has very little battery left, so I'm gonna call it. Thanks for joining me today. I know I wasn't very talkative, but just sometimes happens, and hopefully you enjoyed the music, and we will talk at you later. Bye. Ready, set, go.